Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the today's session. And let's check what we have done in the last session. In the last session, we have learned about how to create our Azure account. And we have learned about, sorry, not this one. And then we have learned about how to create a Linux machine with the help of password. And then we have also learned about how to connect to this Linux machine with the help of putty. So in the today's session, we are going to start from here. We are going to learn about how to connect to this Linux machine with the help of Git bash also. So first we'll start with that, and then we'll move forward with our upcoming topics. But before starting out this particular topic, any question anyone have, please let me know. Anyone have any question? Okay. Look like no one has any questions, so we can start with the today's topic. In previous session, we have already learned about how to create a Linux machine with the help of password. So again, I'm going to quickly create a Linux machine with the help of password. And then we are going to learn about how to connect to our Linux machine with the help of Git using password. With putty, we have already learned it, but now we are going to learn about how we can do it with the help of password. So let's quickly create our machine, and I need to log into my Azure account. Yes. Just let me enter the OTP. Okay. So first of all, what we need to do, we have to create a resource group. So let me create a resource group. Resource group. Done. And now I'm going to create a Linux machine. Selecting resource group, giving the name, image. By default, system is taking Ubuntu 20.04. So I'm just going with same one. Size we have seen in previous session, B1S. Same. Hard disk also same, which we have used in the previous session. Now we need to go with the password. So username, password. I'm not doing anything new till now because this thing we have already learned in previous session. So now I'm directly click on review plus create. Click on create. Taking some time. Done. So our virtual machine is ready. Now what is the next thing? Let's just note down the public IP. In previous session, we have connected our machine with the help of putty. So now we are going to learn about how to connect to this machine with the help of git bash. So first of all, what we need to do, we have to download. So just click on, not click, you just need to search on Google download Git Bash. So just we get here, the first website which we are getting here. We have to click there, and as per your operating system, Mac, Windows, Linux, whichever you are using it, click there. I'm using a Windows one. And as per your system requirement, it's 34-bit or 64-bit. Download that. I'm using a 64-bit, so I'm just clicking here and click on save. Then we are able to download. Still taking some more time. Done. So once we download, what we need to do, just double click on it. It's very simple to download. Click on yes. In my system, it's already there, so it will take time. If it's not in your system, it will not take time. But in my system, it is already there. So it is going to remove the old files, and then it is going to start install. So you can see in my system, it's showing removing previous version. So first it is removing the older version, and then they are installing the latest version. And latest version is 2.45.1. And in my system, the version it was installed is some 2.4 version was there, means 4.4 version. So right now we have the latest version. So it was updated last, it was released on, this is the latest update we got on 14th of May. I have installed it more than 1 or 2 months before I have installed it, the updated version. So this is how you can install Git. So we have to wait here. Yes, Rajesh, you can unmute. You have raised your hand.
Uh, uh, the question is, I have created the virtual machine, but I kept the virtual machine in a stopped state. My question is whether it is chargeable, or because in the Linux node, right? Linux node and all, even though the virtual machine is stopped, it will be chargeable like that they said. Here in this Azure, whether they will charge if it is a stop state.
Okay, can I continue now? Is the question completed, Rajesh?
Yeah, completed.
Okay. If your machine is in stop status, they are not going to charge you.
Okay. Okay, so zero cost, right? If it is a machine is the stopped state, even though it is configure, if I configure some software and so on, so, but I kept the machine for for 10 days in a stopped state. For 10 days, they won't charge any charges.
Rajesh, my answer is a very simple answer. I have given it. They are not charging you.
Okay.
You are asking the same question in a different ways. My answer is again same.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just want to
It's as
just
simple.
to
Just
confirm.
I'm giving answer in a very simple words.
Okay.
Yes, they are not
Okay.
going to charge you. So you don't need to explain me those things. I know that what you're trying to ask. I have
Okay.
given the answer to you. Okay. So don't try to more elaborate. Don't go in much more things which we not require it. Okay. Let's continue our topic.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So I'm able to install the Git. Now what we need to do? Right click and open Git Bash here. Done. Now what we need to do it is here we have to run one command in this. Which command? Here is it. Here we have to give the username. What is my username? Azure user. At the rate public IP of this machine. Here is the public IP. Copy, paste, enter. When I press enter, yes, type as yes. Do you want to continue? It is asking for password. Oops. Yeah, I'm entering wrong password. Yes, I'm entering a wrong password. Okay, so it might be if you're entering a wrong password or if you forget, we don't need to worry about it. We have an option. We can reset the password also. Where is that option? Oh, like the last help. Help, where we have reset password. So if you forget your machine password, we have a reset password option also. Go to reset password, enter your new password. Click on it. So system is sending a request and they will update the password. Is it completed? Yep. Now let me enter the password. Hmm. Now I'm entering the correct password. Why it is giving me this error message? Just a minute. Let me check. Yeah, password is correct. SSH hyphen I hyphen space username at the rate public IP. Mission denied. Try again. Just a minute. Network settings. Yep. SSH port is enabled. Even I'm able to connect with putty. Okay, no issues, guys. I'm not sure why actually it is giving error message right now. So I will check and then I'll update you tomorrow session why actually I'm getting this error message whenever I'm trying to connect with Gateway. Usually we are not getting any error message. The command is perfect, but still, let me do one more thing here. Still error message. I'm not sure about this error message, why I'm getting error message. Because I'm able to connect by using the git bash. But sorry, with putty I'm able to connect, but here I'm getting the error message. So I will check and I'll update you in the tomorrow session. So now we can continue learning about how we can create our machine with SSH port. Sorry, not with SSH, with SSH key. Okay. Now what is this SSH key we have? SSH key is actually combination of two keys. One is called public key, and another one is called private key. Public key is going to store in cloud. Private key is going to store in our local machine. Now just give example. Let's say example, we have to open one bank locker. To open one bank locker, one key is with bank and one key we have it. Till that time, we are not going to put both these key in the locker. That locker is not going to open it. Same way to connect to this particular machine. We have to enter both the keys. Public key is sending by the Azure to us, and private key we are giving it from our side. Once we see both the keys, then we can connect to this particular machine. And I'm requesting you, I'm going to show you one pop-up also when I'm telling you to please read that particular pop-up from me, for me. So give the name. SSH key, username, and here is the key name. Key name can be any name. By default, system is giving the key name, the name of the machine, underscore key. And generate new key. If you have existing key, we can select existing key also. But I don't have any existing key. So I can't select existing key. I have to create a new one. Okay, let me give the name. And 22 port number by default system is selected. Disk 30 GB. Other details are exact same. The only difference in earlier we have used password. Now we are using SSH public. Now we have other tabs which we have already discussed it. We are not going to discuss it. So directly click on review plus create. Click on create. Now when I click on create, a pop-up is coming. So I'm requesting you to please read this carefully. And even I'm sending it in the chat box also to you guys. Copy and paste. It is clearly mentioned SSH key contains both a public and a private key. This is what I have informed you. Azure does not store the private key. That private key is not going to store by the Azure. We are the one it is going to store in our only in our machine. After the SSH key resource is created, you won't able to download the private key again. So it means there's only a one single chance we get to download that particular private key. It means there is no next chance we will get. So what we need to do now? Just click on download private key and create resource. And save your key wherever we want to do that. Done. So we are able to create our virtual machine with the help of this particular key. And what is the extension of this file? .pe. So here also I'm going to show you that how to connect with putty, how to connect with our git bash also. So go to resource. Okay, first let me show you how to connect with git bash. Then I'm going to show you how to connect with putty. So click on connect, click on connect. Native SSH, select this one. Here you can enter your PEM file name, the PEM file which we have down, the key we have downloaded. Enter the name of that file. .pem. Now here I got this command. This command we have to copy. So if you just give your key name there, they have given that particular command for you. Here is our public username, and here is our public IP address of this machine. Copy this. I'm noting down here. Now, next thing what we need to do it is, in whichever the folder you have stored your PEM file, open that folder. In that folder, you have to right click and open git bash here. And it's mandatory. You can't open git bash from some other location. It's the same exact location which is mentioned. Desktop batch 315, desktop batch 315. So make sure our folder location and the location which is mentioned in the git bash both needs to be same. Now copy that command, paste here, enter. Yes. Now you can see here, I'm able to connect to our machine with the help of git bash. So this is how you can connect your machine with the help of git bash, your Linux machine, which we have generated with the help of SSH key. Now, any question anyone have regarding this, please let me know. Anyone have any question? Okay. Localized, no one has any question. We can move forward. So here I have shown you how to connect your Linux machine with the help of git bash. Now I'm going to show you how to connect to your Linux machine with the help of putty. Now, one important point. Putty does not support PEM file. The file which we have downloaded, what is the extension of that file? PEM. And it is only downloading one single extension, PEM. It is not downloading any other extension. But Putty does not support PEM file. But Putty is #1 terminal right now in the market. So how we can connect to this particular machine? If they are not supporting PEM file, we have to convert this file in another format. Which format? PPK file. We have to convert our PEM file into a PPK file. So how we can connect? So how we can convert? Do we have any tool in our machine we can convert it? No. We have to download that tool. So search on Google, download Putty again. In previous session also we have searched it, download Putty. We go to this website to download the Putty. We have to again go to the same website. Same website we have downloaded the putty.exe from in previous session. In the same website, scroll down. We have one more tool in the market called puttygen.exe. This one we have to download. So just as per your system requirement, click on puttygen.exe and save it. Done. I'm able to download the puttygen. Now with the help of puttygen, we have to convert PEM file into PPK file. We can convert PEM file into PPK file. So open puttygen. Then click on load. Desktop, go to batch 315. Here I'm not able to see any file here, but you can see in our machine we have 4 files. But here I'm not able to see any file. Why? Because it is looking for PPK file. Because it is looking for PPK. We have to convert this PPK into all files. Now we are able to see. Select your PEM file. Click on open. Done. So we are able to load our PEM file. Now where we have to click? Click on save private key. I'm requesting you to only click on 2 buttons. Load and save private key. Don't click anywhere. If you click anywhere, I'm 110% sure system will generate a wrong type of file. Means extension can be PPK, but the details which required to connect our machine, those details are incorrect. So if you're trying to connect your machine, you will get error message. So first, load your PEM file. And then click on save private key. Yes. Now give the name. Name can be any name you can give to your PPK. Your name, my name, XYZ, whatever the name you want to give. I'm giving same name as my PEM file name. Name is same, but extension is going to be different. Done. Now, if you generate this PPK file one time, 100 times, 1000 times, it always be a same PPK file we have for this PEM file. Now, open putty. Okay, before moving forward, do you guys want me to repeat these steps again? How to convert PEM into PPK, or is it clear? Okay, now we can move forward. So what you need to do, click on putty. Enter the IP address. Now we have to select a PPK file. We have to select a PPK file. So how we can select a PPK file? We have to click on plus button for SSH. So I'm going to click on plus button for SSH. And then click on plus button for auth. And then click on credentials. Here in the first one option which we have, there we have to select our PPK. 315, here is it. Enter our username. Done. Here I'm able to connect to my Linux machine with the help of putty using our SSH key. So this is how we can connect. Any question anyone have, please let me know. Anyone have any doubt how to connect to this machine with the help of putty? Please quickly raise your hand. Okay. No questions? We can move forward. Okay, but before that, I need to actually try again about that git bash for the password, because I'm still not actually sure why we are getting that error message. So I need to try one more time. SSD for SSD, have it there. Okay, so we don't need actually it also. Okay, let me try again. The password option. SSH. Okay, let me open a git bash again. Now for password, we can open git bash from any of the location for password. But if you are using SSH key, then it needs to be open from the same location. So let me type it. For night, it's not required. Sure, user at the rate, what is it? 20.55.106.77. Now I'm able to connect. See, I was able to connect. I don't know why we are getting error message earlier. Now you can see here, I'm able to connect to our Linux machine with the help of password also. And I didn't do anything to resolve that issue, because I was 100% sure it was correct, but not sure where we are getting error message, but I'm able to connect to that particular machine. So anyone have any doubt, please let me know. Okay. And one more thing. In some of the PPTs, I'm talking about some of the PDFs, whichever I'm going to upload. Not in every PDF. In some of the PDFs, the whichever I'm going to upload, in the second last page, there are some self-learning links you will get. Once you complete your practice, you can check these links, or these are videos. The self-learning videos is there. In some cases, you will get document also. In some cases, you will get videos also. So whenever you're doing practice, once you complete the practice of that particular topic, then you can check this link. Don't check it earlier. Once you complete the practice of that topic, then you can check and learn something new. So here we have on how you can upgrade your Ubuntu operating system from 20.04, how you can remove the public IP. Let's example, you have given a public IP, but you want to remove it now. How you can do that, or how you want to associate that also it is given in this. So once this PDF is already uploaded, I think so the PDF number 3 is already uploaded, but if it's not, I'll upload it so you can check this. Now we need to start with the Linux commands, because to work on cloud platform, it is mandatory to have basic Linux knowledge. But before starting of this Linux commands, anyone wants to ask any question, please let me know. Okay. No question? Let's move forward. Okay. So what is Linux? Linux is an open source operating system which any company can pick and modify as per their own requirement. Anyone can pick and modify. And here I've given the few of the Linux-based operating system which we have it. There are a lot of we have it, but here are the ones, just few I've mentioned it, like Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat. We have mentioned it. So what is the first command we are going to learn here is, the first command we are going to learn about is how to create a file. In Linux, to create a file in Linux, there are multiple ways we have it. But in one single example, I can't show you all the way. So first, learn about one way, then definitely few other ways we are going to learn in our upcoming session. And for this particular practice, you can create a Linux machine with SSH key or password. It doesn't make any difference. It's up to you how you want to go. Okay. So the first command we are going to learn about is cat command. Cat space symbol space file. File name I'm giving as Azure, and then enter. When I press enter, it is asking us to enter the content in the file, means whatever the text which we have to save in this file, that particular we have to enter. Let's example I'll give us welcome to Azure Devops training. Hello all. Thank you. So we have given 3 lines here. So this content I want to save in this file. Now, how can I save this file? To save this file, we have to press Control D from our keyboard. So I'm pressing Control D. So we are able to create our file. Now we have to see that particular file. How we can see that file? Just a simple command ls. We are able to see the list of all the files in this particular location. In this particular current location, I have any of the files or folders, whichever we have, we can see with the help of ls command. So I'm able to see our file. Now I want to read the file. Okay, before that, we have one more command, clear command. What this clear command is doing? It's clearing the screen. So whatever is written here, we want to clear, just enter a command called clear. It will clear the screen. Done. So our screen is clear. Now I want to read the file. To create a file, we have used cat space symbol space file name. To read a file, we have to just use cat space file name. Cat space file name. What is our file name? Sure. And then enter. And here I'm able to read the file. So we are able to create our file. We are able to see our file with the help of ls command. We are able to read our file with the help of cat command. Now we have to learn about how to delete a file also. How to edit a file, that we will learn in our upcoming session. But right now, we are learning about how to delete a file. To delete a file, we have a command called rm. Rm stands for remove. And what the cat stands for? Cat stands for concatenation. Sorry, it's not actually. Yeah, it's concatenation. Some like that's the full form. Yes. So rm space file ls. See, our file is deleted. So this is how we can create our file. We can read our file and we can delete our file. So this is how we can do that. Now, any question anyone have? Please let me know regarding the commands which I have shown you. Anyone have any question? Yes, Dev, you can unmute.
Sir, if I'm giving RM command, can I delete multiple files also, sir?
Yes, give space, second file name, space, third file, space, multiple file names you can give. It's possible. Try that when you're doing practice, these things. Okay? It is possible.
Okay, sir.
Anyone have any more question? Okay. Now we are going to discuss about how to create a folder. Now, first of all, what is folder? In Linux also, are we calling a folder? No. In Windows machine, we call it a folder. Like this is a folder batch 315. In Linux, we are not calling a folder. In Linux, we call it a directory. In Linux, we can call it a directory. So how to create a directory? With the name, sorry, with the command called mkdir, make directory. I'll give the name as DevOps. Enter. ls. Here I'm able to see that particular directory. So folder and directory both are same thing. So by using ls command, we can see files also. With the help of ls command, we can see the directory also. Now, I'm using a command called pwd. What pwd command is doing? pwd command is showing the current location of our cursor. In which current location my cursor is here, that particular location we can see with the help of pwd. And what is that current location? /home/Azure. Anyone knows the full form of pwd? You can please confirm in the chat box. Okay, I got one answer. Any more answers? Okay. Now I give you the correct answers. So whatever the answers I got, all are correct. And now there are two full forms we have for pwd. One is called present working directory. Other one is called print working directory. So those have sent me these answers. Both are correct. Yes, this is old full form. Present working directory is the old full form, but this one is also correct. As per the new books, or I can say as per the new documentation of Linux, the new full form is print working directory. So if you are calling present working directory or print working directory, both are correct. These are old books full form, and this is the new one, but both are correct. It doesn't mention anywhere that now this one is incorrect. No, it's not mentioned it. The only thing is this in new books, they are giving this. So with the help of pwd, we can check the current location. Now, next thing. Next thing is I need to go inside the folder, the directory which we have created. I need to go into that. To go into that folder, we have a command called cd. cd space the directory. Check pwd. See, home Azure user DevOps. So if you want to go any of the directory inside of that particular directory, we have to use a command pwd. Now, in this directory, I'm going to create a file. Cat symbol, I give as Azure, give as welcome. Thank you. Control D. So under our DevOps directory, I'm able to create my file. Now I need to go outside of this particular directory. It means I need to go back to one of the previous location. So after writing pwd, if you want to go back to one of the previous location, only one single location back, then we can use a command called cd space dot dot. So cd space dot dot command will help us to go back to one of the previous directory. Right now, my current location is Azure user DevOps. Then it will move from DevOps to Azure use. And can I give less than 2 dots? Means only one single dot. Can I give 3, 4, 5, 6 like dots? No, it's not possible. 2 dots are coming under set text. Now check PWD. Earlier location was home Azure user DevOps. Now one is home Azure use. I'm getting it. Now, next thing. Okay, any question anyone have till now? Please let me know. Okay, now we are able to see the DevOps directory. We are able to create directory. We go into the directory. We come out also from that particular directory. Now I want to delete it. To delete it, we have a command called rmdir, remove directory. Error message. When I use rmdir DevOps, error message. What is this error message? Fail to remove DevOps directory not empty. So it means that is it a wrong command? No, command is not incorrect. But if you want to use rmdir command, make sure that particular directory is empty. But under this particular directory, we have created already a file. So I can't use this command. But yes, you can use it if directory is empty, then you can use it. So which command we should use here? rm-r. rm-r we can use to remove the directory. So what is the meaning of r-r? -r stands for recursive. So this is how we can create a directory and we can delete a directory also. Now, any question anyone have, please let me know. Okay, look like no one has any questions. So with this, I'm going to end this session here. So we have just started the Linux commands. These Linux commands we are going to continue in tomorrow's session. So just learn about few commands. Today we have learned how to create a Linux file, or how to create a file, how to delete a file, how to create a directory, how to delete a directory. Only basic commands we have learned. In our upcoming session, we are going to learn more about this Linux commands. Any question anyone have, please let me know. Okay, look like no one has any question. So we are going to end this session. Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you.